So a move for a pinch hitter as he'll come on to hit with runners at first and second and still only one out.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for Fresno, number 11, Steve Cook.
Line drive to left. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Now batting, the third baseman, Luis.
Into the box, Luis Garcia, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. This year against right-handed pitching, Garcia hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average.
One run is scored. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third. David Bednar takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are two on with only one away.
Number 67, David Bednar.
And here now is Wilmer Defoe. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, man, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
Come on, baby. Get your pitch. There we go.
He's set. Here it comes.
Ball.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Hey, get your pitch right now.
Hey. A ball and a strike.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get your pitch.
The 1-1.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Cook at third. Garcia is over at second with 1 down in the inning.
Come on, kid. See it drop.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline.
Rip it up.
The 2-2. And another foul ball. Drilled down the line, and he tries to get to the backhand, but it gets on by. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's 7-0.
Good job. Good job.
Fernando Abad is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Yeah, this game was decided in the 8th. That was a huge offensive fireworks coming in the 8th inning. And when the other guys put up a big inning like that against you late in the game, it's really tough to make any kind of a comeback.
10-0, the final shutout score in this one. Fresno took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Jackson Rutledge earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Mackenzie Gore was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plezak and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. Now on your home for minor league baseball. MLB The Show has coverage from the AAA Pacific Coast League. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Fresno Grizzlies and the El Paso Chihuahuas. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Luis Patino will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
Stepping in, Steve Cook, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. First pitch of the at-bat. Clearly fooled there on the slider. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Runners on first with 1 down. And he misses again. Ball 3.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
Back.
Now a throw over. Runner back safely.
Come on, big guy. Stay hot up there.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Kyle.
Softly hit down to third. Likely no shot at 2. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. In now, Steve Cook. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Steve Cook.
Let it fly. Let's go right here.
First pitch on its way. Liner towards second. That gets down, and the inning will continue. He takes the turn and heads for second. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw, and he's safe.
Too late.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
In now, Nick Banks. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. No damage done after the 2-out triple. Back with more on this. Now to the plate, Kyle Overstreet comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Kyle Overstreet.
Popped him up. Garcia over to his right. But it's the third baseman who gets there to make the play. And that's the second out of the inning. So digging in now, Steve Cook, runner in scoring position with two gone.
Cook.
Come on, guy. Get a pitch up there.
Here's the first pitch to him. This is hit high in the air out toward left center.
Round hard,
Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Home half of the fifth coming up. Fresno leads this one 3-1. Leading off the inning, Luis Campusano, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for your Chihuahuas, number 9, CJ Abrams.
Hit on the ground to third. He's got it. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
So frustrating, Dero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack.
Leading off the inning, Steve Cook, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Just gets a piece of it, strike one.
Hey, come on, big dog.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, look at one pitch right here. Come on now.
Didn't stay on top of the slider that time as it misses high.
It's 2-1.
Ball. 3-1.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you got to find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball.
Come on, big guy. See it, drive it. See it, drive it.
And another foul ball.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
High in the air out to center field. Ona is under this one. 1 down.
Hey, your pitch. See it.
So a big spot here, and stepping in, Steve Cook, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time.
Hey, wait on that thing.
Get back, get back.
Throw over to the bag, and he's back in standing.
There we go now. There we go, baby.
Here's the first pitch. And he popped him up.
Get out, get out. All right, make a turn, make a turn.
And that is down for extra
up the ball.
bases
Stay
as that
right
ought to
here,
plate
stay
the
right here,
go-ahead
on the
run
bag,
and
on the
maybe
bag.
another.
Hey, we'll take what we can get.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Trey Wingener takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Number 58.
What's up? Drive me in for it.
Into the box now, Nick Banks, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. And it's quickly 0-2. Winginter is at least partially known for his big power slider. A lot of break on that pitch, but what makes it unique is how hard he's able to throw it. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch struck him out, so it remains a one-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. So disaster strikes here in the ninth, as a late rally has certainly dampened the mood of these fans. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. The Grizzlies are out in front 6-5. David Hernandez is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. Striding in to start the ninth, Will West, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Tough task ahead here, as this guy, one of the top save guys in the league right now. He's been very reliable shutting the door.
Fouled away. Comes set with the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike. Nobody. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Fastball, strike 3 called on the outside corner, and a pretty generous corner at that, as that's the first down of the inning. Webster Rivas will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 76, Webster Rivas.
Hey, place it first, place it first.
Outside with the fastball, that's 1-0. Hernandez was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run, and that's going to get your tying run in scoring position, as it ought to be good for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Now that's the at-bat they needed. Bases empty, 1 out, down 1 in the ninth. He's got to find a way, any way, to get on base, and he does more than that, getting into scoring position here. We've got a great finish on our hands, guys.
They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second.
Hey, come on, we got to hold it right here.
The 0-1 on its way.
Nope, outside.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. 1 out and a runner on second base. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
The right fielder, number 16.
At the plate now, Abraham Almonte, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1.
Hey, come on, guys, let's go. We got to hold him right here.
Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase, but it's over his head and jumps the wall for a ground rule double, and this game is tied.
Boy, D-Row, talk about definition of clutch coming up in the ninth and delivering a game-tying RBI base hit.
Yeah. Need you right now. Make something happen.
Digging in and looking for more, Steve Cook. There's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Here's the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
And a dive, but he's back in there. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away.
Hey, drive him in. No one better right here.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Hey, drive him in for us. Let's go. We need you.
The 1-1 pitch. Chopped back to the mound. Can they turn it? One there.
Out.
On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. It's getting late. One run can.
Hey, be patient.
Settling in now, Steve
For
Cook.
Fresno, the third baseman.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
Cook.
Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
The 1-0. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes.
Count is 1 and 2.
Hit hard to short, right to him.
Let's go. Beat it out. Come on, come on, come on.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Now at the plate, Steve Cook. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Cook.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. Campusano has a play. 2 gone. Now in the box, Steve Cook. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first.
Cook.
Here we go. No one better. Hey, drive him in. No one better here.
Here's the first pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1.
Hey, drive him in, babe. Need it right here.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1.
Hey, clutch up right here. Clutch up.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Ready with the 2-1. On a good pitch there. Had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. 1 hit's all they get. Stepping up now, Steve Cook.
For Fresno, the third baseman. Steve Cook.
Hey, let it rip. Let it rip. Let it go.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Well, this has been a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen. As you can see there, they're asking a lot of him in this one. So I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a day off or 2 after this one.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble.
Round it, go, 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 go.
Legs churning. He's headed for second. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double. Well, it's always daunting to know that you've got to deal with the 3, 4, 5 hitters to start out an inning, but even more so when the 3 hitter starts it out with a double.
Yeah, he's going to have to start making some good pitches to get out of this thing. Job number 1 is to get the next guy, and ideally you keep him from advancing the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Turned on down the line.
Come on,
and
come on,
that'll
come on,
get
come
past
on.
his outstretched glove. It's a base hit. To second now, but he's safe as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Now batting, the left fielder.
At the plate, Yadier Hernandez. He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. He enters this plate appearance 3 for 6 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
Clutch up and drop him in right here. Here you go.
On the ground to third. Reined in.
Run it out,
and a good throw gets him 1 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, KJ Harrison, trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base.
Here we go.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
This is one of the big consequences of playing into extra innings. It's really taxing on your bullpen, and sometimes guys like this have to throw a lot more pitches than they're used to.
And this is popped up near second base. Valera is under it. 2 gone. Ready for another shot now. Alec Keller.
Fielder, number 9, Alec Keller.
Hey, keep it going up there. Your turn, your turn. Hey, need you right now. Here we go.
First pitch on its way. Hit hard up the middle. That's in there. Base hit.
You're scoring.
And the runner from second is in to score. It's now an 8-6 game.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
So now to the plate, Spencer Keyboom. Ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here.
Hey, no one better now.
Here's a look over to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. 2 out with the man at first. Line drive to left. Colway is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. And now this crowd finds their club behind the 8th ball here as they don't want to wind up on the losing end of this thing. Fresno leads this one 8-6. Digging in, Rudy Herron. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Here we go, fellas. Let's go.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Two and 1.
2-1 the count.
The 2-1. Tapped out in front of home. And that's the first out. Now at the plate, Abraham Almonte. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point.
Abraham Almonte.
He's set and the pitch.
Too high. Ball.
1 out, nobody on.
Here we got 1.
And it's fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off. The next 3-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So stepping in, Breivik Valera.
Now batting, second baseman, Breivik Valera.
Hey, now we got 2. We got 2.
First delivery to him on the way. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Bat explodes as this has popped up. He makes the catch, and they have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road as this one is over.
What? What time is it? Where am I? Oh, man, it's over? Man, I thought this game was never going to end, but it did. And anytime you can win a marathon game like that, it feels awfully good.
8-6 the final score tonight. The Fresno Grizzlies get the win after banging out 16 total hits. Kyle Finnegan wins out of the bullpen his 9th victory of the year. Michel Baez pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com. Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight we wrap up this 3-game weekend series between the Fresno Grizzlies and the El Paso Chihuahuas. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Adrian Morejon will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
Batting third, the third baseman.
Into the box, Steve Cook, swinging it well in the series so far at a 4 for 10 clip. And he'll get back in safely. Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, nothing better than winning that last game at home before you go on a long road trip. They have the opportunity to do that today. Let's see if they get it done.
No doubt about it, Dero. They're looking to embark on an 8-game road trip. First things first, win this one here. Worry about getting on that bird for 8 games after this one here today.
Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Come on, big guys. Keep it going up there.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult.
Ready for another chance? Steve Cook. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Hey, let her fly up there, huh? Get yours right here.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a little blooper to center. In there, a base hit.
All right, ease up. You're up. You're up. Good job. Good job.
And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes, Dan.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And this is going to wind up as extra bases as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. The relay. Scrambling back to third. He's in there as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is a reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI 2-bagger.
Now batting, left fielder.
Standing in now, Yadiel Hernandez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
Drive that pitch, huh? Here you go.
Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind an account with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
And this one misses for ball 4, and now that'll load him up here with nobody out. Now at the plate, KJ Harrison.
Now batting, the first baseman, KJ Harrison.
First pitch on its way.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
1 ball, 1 strike to count.
Oh, big guy. You drive it right here.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
To 2-2 now.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2. And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded.
All right, one time, right here.
Standing in, Alec Keller.
Alec Keller.
First pitch on its way. In there for strike one.
Hey, let her rip right here.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
He's got a chance to ring up back-to-back Ks here, and that would be huge in this situation.
Let's go, kid. Here we go.
Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Right guy, right spot. Come on now, kid.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
From the stretch, Tim Doty is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 2 out, bases loaded. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. Home run number 16 for him on the year as they extend the lead to 5-0.
And that is why you just can't put yourself in a bases loaded situation. You've got nowhere to put the hitter, and he knows it. So he sets it.
At the plate, Steve Cook. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and 1 strike.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Hey, come on
The
now.
0-1
One
pitch.
time, right here. Need you right here.
1-1.
Cronenworth, a 25-year-old. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a cutter, and a 2-seam fastball. This is hit softly to third, but little trouble handling this one down there at third as that will end the inning. But not only do they take the lead, they also open it up a bit as 7 men come across to score. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Stepping up to the plate, Steve Cook.
The third baseman.
Hey, let it fly, baby.
Cook.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
That's a
Change
ball.
up too low, and it's 1-0.
Hey, get your pitch up there, huh?
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Right,
Too
great
high,
take, great
and
take.
it's 3-0.
Hey, you got it.
Well, he
Hold
was
that,
definitely
let's go.
looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get him with 3-0 count.
Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Leading off the inning, C.J. Abrams, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball.
And the throw to first is in time, one gone. Ready now, Steve Cook. He flew out in his last at bat.
Steve Cook.
Go now. Come on now. One time. Come on, big guy.
Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
1-1 the count now. There's a two-seam fastball that's fought off foul off to the right.
Come on, kid. Get on for us. Here we go.
The 1-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Right fielder is on the run. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first out.
And if you're looking for when this game was decided, that's pretty easy. It was the big fourth inning. That was the big turning point, and they made it stand up the rest of the way.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. Fresno took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Guadalupe Medina earns win number 7 on the season. Adrian Morejon was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score.